guys, NegaMan here. Today I wanted to show you one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1. This game has a lot of negative, reviews. There's not a lot of reviews for this on the internet, but it's got a lot of negative talk about it on the internet. Honestly, I've never seen anybody who I watch or follow avidly on the internet even talk about this game, but for me it's really nostalgic. I remember one of my I had a PlayStation demo disc when I was younger, and it had Wild 9 on it, and man, did I play the shit out of that demo. I finally ended up getting the game years later even, but this game has always held a special place for me, specifically because of that demo. And I just wanted to kind of play it for a little bit here today for people who maybe have never heard about it or never played it, because it really is a great platformer for the original PlayStation 1. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to start off with the first world. Obviously, this is a new save file. And the loading screens in this game are they're a little weird. They're always just like really goofy pictures of the main character, Whis, or I think is how his name is pronounced. Whis. PlayStation 1 loading times. Fun stuff. Probably going to cut out all the loading times in this video, because otherwise this is going to be really, really boring to watch. Not that it probably already won't be. Alright, so this is your main character in the game, Whis. You can see he's crashed his ship here. If you can tell, his right arm is like mechanical, and this is your weapon. It's I think it's called like a grapple thing. When I was a kid, I always just referred to it as like the electric whip thingy. Now I always thought that this was a really original idea for a weapon. I guess this weapon very similar is also in the original Earthworm Jim, but I never really saw that as something. Okay, so this is the point of the game, is to is to grab your enemies and just kind of smack them around until they die, which I always thought was really fun. All the not the reviews, but all the people talking about it on the internet say, oh, that's such an unoriginal idea, and I'm like, what do you mean? This is PlayStation 1 era. Almost all of the ideas were original ideas. I mean, if not, they were they're at least more original than the ideas nowadays. And if they were copies of something, they were copies of something that was probably in the Super 2D era, and being as this game is like a 2.5D scroller, it's really kind of bringing those kind of ideas into the 3D world. This is my favorite part about this game, though, if I can. Yeah. Oh. So even on the back of the case right here, it says, or I guess on the front of the case even, it says, torture your enemies. That's like a selling point. So it's got kind of like a Mortal Kombat-esque type of thing, where you can just kill your enemies in this brutal fashion. I could have crushed him with that box. I should have crushed him with the box. Oh well. I always thought that collecting items in this game was really satisfying too. Just the sounds that they make and stuff. Oh crap. Darn it. Oh well. I missed that. So this is another kind of like thing that people were talking about in the game, is that some of the enemies, they're just, the way they're positioned is like, it's difficult because the way they're positioned, they just kind of have an advantage over you because of how slow your weapon is, which I guess I understand that coming from like a new age kind of game standpoint, but these older games were always hard. That's the, you know, that's the kind of the point of them. Like, you never hear someone saying that Mega-Man's a bad game because there's a million freaking enemies everywhere that are just flying at you and they kill you in one hit. You know, there's never, no one ever says that. I mean, I'm sure if somebody did say that, you know, they would just get criticized for it, because that's the point of Mega Man games, is they were hard. So yeah, this game does have parts like that, and sometimes it does get very annoying, but it's fun too. It's just how this game is. Let's see if I can. Woo! It blew. Oh shit! It blew me off the screen too. Crap. That's cool. I always like the save points in this game too. They're just like it's a cool checkpoint kind of thing. It's like rips out a copy of yourself. It's pretty cool. I don't know if these things are back up here. Oh yeah, and then again, another thing people say was hard is that to get another life you had to collect 99 of the 9s in the level, and there's a chance for 2 extra lives per level. So if you died like I just did right now, I'm wasting precious life. But the whole point of these old games like this was to just play through the game without dying. So I never really saw that as a downside to this game, was that there weren't enough lives, because, you know, you just eventually play the game enough that having that many extra lives doesn't matter, because you don't want to, I don't know, at least me, whenever I buy a game for however much, or back in 1998 or whatever, whenever this game came out, when my parents bought a game, they didn't want me to beat it immediately, because they just spent $60, $70 on this game, and I just beat it in 8 hours. And I still feel that way today. If I buy a game and beat it in 8 hours, that I just spent $60 on it, I feel disappointed. And you know, games like this, yeah, they're hard. They have hard aspects to them. They have, you know, kind of do the level over and over and over again aspects until you get good enough to beat it without dying. But that was always a fun thing for me, to just play the game over and over until you're good at it. I mean, I don't know. Oh, check this guy out. What's this? Oh, I can't grab him. I got missiles now though, so that's pretty cool. I love his like 90s cool dude talk. He's like cool. That's what he says every time he picks something up. That's, I don't know, it's kind of funny. And his hairdo is ridiculous. The only time I've ever seen that elongated hairdo like that is in like anime, like Japanese anime. I know it's supposed to be like, you know, greased back hair, but it's just it just pokes off so far in front of his face. I don't know, whatever. Whoa, boom. Okay, I hate the guys that are about to come up, because when I was a kid, they just annoyed the crap out of me. Okay, so these guys, I'm gonna try to kill them as fast as I can so I don't have to. Okay, yeah, you gotta see 2 of them. These little fuckers right here. I hate them. And they just explode anyways when they get to you, but it's just like those little things I just exploded just shoot out 100 of them. So, you know, when you're very first playing this game, you have your missiles, but you don't necessarily know how to use them yet unless you get all the little talkie bubbles, which no one ever does. Power up. Oh shit. Whoops. Oh. Playing games while talking is hard. I commend all of those Let's Players out there that just do this for a living. This makes the game significantly harder having to talk over it, especially worrying about being interesting. Woo! Green blood. When I was a kid, I never liked bloody games because they scared me. Like, they freaked me out. So, I always, I never played them. But like, so many games back then had an option to change the blood green, and in this game, it's just default green because that's just the color of the bad guy's blood. Oh darn it. But I remember even in games like Turok and stuff, you could change the game the blood green, and I always would because having the normal blood would freak me out. Boom, and that's another thing people always say, that the killing people like that gets repetitive, and it doesn't for me. So this is awesome. If this thing is in your way, you got to go right, because it's a platformer. But no. What happened? I can't see. What is going on? Oh shit. My TV lost signal. Fantastic. I don't know how that happened. Come on. Shit. This whole recording's gonna go to shit now. Okay, so something weird happened with my recording. I don't know what went wrong, but everything went black. I don't know. So, anyways, let's go. I just kind of started a little bit further back. So anyways, you're supposed to put as many of these guys in this thing so you can like kind of destroy it, like clog it up with their guts, and then you can progress through the level. Yeah. Ow. I don't know if falling hurts you, but it sure makes you sit there for a second. Woohoo! God darn it. Grab it. What? Okay, hold on. I'll get it this time. Yeah. Yes. Like cool. So there's no way I'm gonna get all 99 of the 9s, but you know, even with the screen recording dying, I didn't die. So, well, I guess I died that once. Oh crap! I hate these guys. Now watch. I jinxed myself, and I'm gonna die immediately. Nine. Okay. Okay, I do admit that his walk cycle is pretty silly. Like, it's pretty goofy, but I think that's what this game was aiming for, right? It was kind of aiming to be a little goofy and fun. I mean, it wasn't aiming to be some kind of like crazy torture your enemies. It's fun. It's as a fun thing to do, not as like a thing to, whatever. Because it is fun to throw enemies into those things. There are more unique ways of killing people too. This is just the first level. I'm not going to play through the whole game. I'm just trying to get people out there to, appreciate this game. Maybe I'm not going to change anybody's mind about this game, but, this game, I think, not just for me, I think it probably holds a pretty significant place in lots of people's hearts, and I want to throw somebody into one of these. Oops. Woohoo! Okay, his head chopped off. Okay, sorry. That was funny. See, that's the point. You're supposed to have fun in maiming these people. Also, those things that enemies come out of, you can actually, if you stand underneath one, whenever it's trying to summon the enemy, it will actually can you into a, like a can that soup comes in and it says canned Weiss on the front of it, which I think is pretty fun. Woohoo! Oh. Checkpoint. See, okay, these are hard. These are hard. Okay. This is how I deal with guys that are stacked up like that, which again is one of those things that was in one of the reviews I saw or read or somewhere. Whenever enemies are stacked up, it's hard. They're hard. It is. It's hard. But there's no point in saying a game sucks or saying a game is bad just because it's hard. Because, like I said, some of the best games of all time are hard. And, whoa. And they're the best games of all time. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know if it's because people feel gratified in beating. Oh crap! I accidentally killed that guy. I'm gonna die. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Ooh, okay. Come on. Give me another one. Oh shit. Oh crap. Darn it. One of the things about this game that I do think is a little annoying is that the way you move your weapon and the way you move your character is the same. It's the same. It's the same controls. So when you grab onto people, when you grab onto people, it's actually hard to then move while holding that character. But you have to forgive games for things like that when you're talking about early games like this. This isn't a thing that has been experimented with a lot at this point. Grabbing people and slinging them around. And even today, there's not a lot of games that do that. So, it's you have to forgive it. You have to give old games forgiveness for certain aspects, just because they're old. If this game was made nowadays, that would be a demonstrable flaw in the game design. But like I said, because the game's older, there's no reason. Darn, I didn't make it. I'm gonna go get another one. I like how the enemies are infinitely respawning too, so you can really just play with them. Dead guy. One of our pals, something. Hi guy, are you okay? I guess he's okay. Man, he's like an ape. An ape! Should we push it? Are we pushing it? Okay. Let's push it off then, I guess. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, you're leaving me? Okay. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that was Wild 9 for the PlayStation 1. I urge you guys to go check out this game. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it is really an original game for the PlayStation 1. It's got some cool original concepts. The art style and gameplay is fun. It's cool. It's fun. It looks good. I'm telling you, throwing those guys into those chippers and the different ways of maiming people, it doesn't get boring. It never gets monotonous. I've been popping this game back in my PlayStation 1 ever since I was, just a little kid, and even still today, it holds up. It's fun to play, and I really do think everyone who is a fan of older style games to just go play this game. It's fun. If you're not into old stuff, I don't even know why you're still watching this. But if you do collect for the PlayStation 1 or play any old retro games, and especially if you like original, unique platformers, you're only gonna find that. You can find the indie games on Steam and stuff, but it's cool playing these old big titles that people forgot about by now. Anyways, so if you like this video, thumbs it up, comment below if you have anything to say, and subscribe. I'll be coming out with more videos at least once a week from now on, I think. Anyways, this was NegaMan with Wild 9. I'll see you guys next time.